Hey, pack leaders, is here. Our friends and I are protecting families, protecting pack. So I've been looking around for things to do with my kids, and found this thing called Code Kingdom. So I wanted to do this with my daughter since I think she's old enough to do it. The boys, 3 and 2, are too young for it at the moment. So at least she can read and listen and follow instructions from the video, and she's able to then kind of follow that and then learn coding. So I want to give you a little tour on it. I'm not paid by them or anything like that. I purchased it myself. I got the lifetime mind blocks. So this is called Code Kingdom, and so I think they're running a sale right now. I think you just go straight to their website for Easter, and then whatever deal they have, you can get like you know whatever 5 coin accounts or one or 50% off the bundle Minecraft and Roblox. I just got Minecraft by itself. I think there's just it's enough. I'd say. So let's go ahead and kind of poke around here to see what else is there. So what they do is, let me go to my account. You create the account, and then after you create the account, you can then start coding, and then you create an account, a coding account, I guess, with their name, or I just put my name because I was like whatever. And then I purchased this one. All right. So now once they're in there, then she's starting Sheep City right now. The Java, and I stick with the Java edition. I tried buying the Windows edition, but somehow I was not able to install it. So stick with Java for now. At least that's what worked for me. And then once you're in here, you can then code. So once you click on code, there's a couple things that they teach you how to make exploding arrows and bouncy gold blocks. And so she was going through that. So this is the console here, and then this is the code that she's been doing. So then you can watch the video here, each section depending where you are. You can play it, and it'll kind of teach you stuff.
Your way through the walls.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I think you can.
Now, vanilla
My system
Minecraft
audio's
doesn't
on.
usually have
So she kind of goes
exploding
over this, and
arrows.
then she
So
tells you
how
what to
would you
do.
code them?
So this is she wants to do
We're going to
exploding
create an
arrows.
explosion when a player fires a projectile.
And then
That
let me
projectile
pause
hits
that.
something.
So you can
That
pause it
removes
with
the
wherever you
target
are,
from the methods that the code editor
and then they tell you how to code it. So from here,
explosion block
I guess you
has
pause
two
it here,
faces.
and then you kind of just drag and drop things into the board. So this is the code that she wrote so far for, depending on the projectile, you pick the location, you have to make sure that you explode in the hit zone and whatever, and the variables that you created, and then how strong of a explosion. And then this is the what material you're under. You're under a gold block. It makes you jump higher, and then how high of a jump that you want to do. So you can kind of so she's creating basically like here a class for this player, and the player class has these methods, and in the methods is what you do for them. Okay, so it's kind of like what I do with U-Bot Studio, I guess. But I guess you get to a point where you don't have to type everything. So I kind of see a lot of similarities in let's see if I can match it up a little bit. Yeah, I could just open this up. There it goes. Where's U-Bot? Alright, so yeah. I mean, I would like to type it, but really though, I really don't remember a lot of the stuff that's all the syntax, and it's easier just to drag and drop the syntax that's already there, and not have to mess with all that stuff. So I am trying to just learn a little bit of Python, and it is a little tricky because I think I program a certain way where I can see everything coming in and see everything going out. So I created a little bit of a function that would always print my inputs and outputs. That way I can organize things, so when things don't work, I can see it right away. And without that tool, it does make it a little harder for me to create things. Okay, now this is pretty cool because you can actually drag and drop object-oriented programming, because this is classes, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Now if U-Bot could also allow me to create classes, that would be really cool. So I kind of do the same thing here, drag and drop stuff, and put in my if statement. So it's not as as line by line, right? because they're like in little subsections, so we have little boxes instead. But other than that, you know, it might translate to a U-bot later on, kind of thing. You put your ifs here, and this is kind of your little blocks right here. You just kind of drop it in. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a great, you know, introduction to understanding, you know, certain methods and in if else statements, and then certain variables that she has to put in and make it do things. So it kind of relates, and you can kind of see how it's applied to a game which she likes to play, and then she probably create a little Minecraft world that she could share with her friends, and they can all jump on and play. It's like, hey, Penelope created this. So I think I'll probably be creating some videos with her on her channel, and I'll share her channel too. And kind of part of the skills I want to, you know, let her have as she grows up, to be able to maybe create something with code, and then and I think it's a great thing because with inflation and everything else, and products always go up in price, and like, she has control of that. So whatever she creates, she can, you know, license that out on a monthly, just like renting real estate, right? Instead of buying houses, whatever, and that keeps going up too, she can rent her code, whatever. Okay, so of course eventually, you know, probably will get into real estate eventually, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. You know, I kind of feel like, you know, you gotta property management plays a lot more to it, a lot more management, toilets and phone calls and tenants and all this other stuff, right? And then you're limited to the number of units, right? So you kind of stuck with 8 units, 20, whatever, 100 units, whatever you have, and that's fully rented. You can buy another one. But with the code, I guess you can rent it to as many and as you know, thousands of hundreds of thousands of people, without having to have the extra maintenance of that. And so I think I see a lot of power in that. And then also her YouTube videos, which is her advertising, and, you know, be able to share what she has created with other people on YouTube, and then, you know, having followers, kind of following my footsteps, I guess, you know, kind of say. And then kind of like that way, with those two skills put together, be able to create something, and then, yeah, you know, share her ideas and her story, match that together, then you can actually have, you know, have a product that sells or something, right? So anyways, this is just the foundation of it, starting it, and then maybe we'll have her create something cool that might be useful, and then, you know, have her create her pitch or whatever, or her webinar or whatever kind of thing. Okay. All right. So this is all I have for now. Now I've been kind of like dabbling, and I've been getting this email for Wonder Dads. Kind of looking at the pricing. These are little activities I think you do that are fun, and fun memorable activities. But I'm kind of holding off on it right now. But you guys are interested in knowing more, I might sign up for it, do a little review, see what's inside. It's, you know, it seems like there's some great ideas, because sometimes I do run out of ideas on what to do. It seems pretty inexpensive. It's like $100 for the whole year, and so yeah, I'm just kind of maybe not kind of thing. But right now, we got something to work with right now until I run out of some ideas, and you know, it might be fun, but I think I'd rather still, you know, some programming knowledge and kind of working with that, and then see what I do with boys. Maybe we'll have a little mix. You know, they're working hard, they're getting places. Maybe we'll have some family fun vacations or fun things to do, and, you know, be playing fishing and stuff like that. So I don't know. All right, hopefully that helps you guys in being and adding to the toolbox for working with your kids, and be able to, you know, if you're interested in letting them do some programming and learning them, Code Kingdom's probably pretty good. I've seen some other ones that popped up in my newsfeed that are similar and related to this, where you program other Minecrafts too, but it's another author or another business, or maybe it's just a white label kind of thing where they just add on to their stuff. I don't know. But anyways, it's a, you know, we'll see. So far so good. She's on her first day. I'll probably do some more updates and maybe show her what she's created later on. Okay? Alright, thanks for watching. We'll talk then.